Hello everyone, James Charles here, and today I'm going to be making a very important video about a very important topic.
Oh god, here we go again. Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to say something that might be really controversial right now. I don't think YouTubers should be sexting anyone underage. Sorry to disappoint you all, especially Matt. You know you've messed up when you're an American YouTuber and you're on the UK's BBC News website. So in case you missed it, James Charles has once again been accused of sexting an underage guy. I know, I'm as shocked as you are. I mean, who'd have thought this guy who got strong accusations of this exact thing last year would have been caught in the act again? So James Charles made this video called Holding Myself Accountable, and we're going to have a look at it in a minute. But first, if you are new around here and you wouldn't mind doing so, then please subscribe to the channel because it's just a nice thing to do, isn't it? Alright, Jesus Christ, let's watch this video. I wonder if he'll start off with a sigh and make it black and white.
And within the past couple of weeks, similar accusations are being made again, and I think it's very important that I get on camera and talk to you guys honestly about what is going on.
Well, this can only end well.
I owe a massive apology to anybody that I've hurt or anybody that I've made uncomfortable with my actions. And I also want to say I'm sorry to my friends, family, and fans.
Be honest, James, you should apologise to the underage kid you sexted. If we're being honest, forget about what some 13-year-old on Twitter thinks who 2 weeks ago had a favourite Power Ranger. Apologise to the victim.
Before doing that, I want to make it really, really clear that I fully understand my actions and how they are wrong.
Oh really, James? You understand that sexting minors is wrong? Oh, I'm so proud of you. Look how much you've grown. I hate influencers who say stuff like that. It's just a false positive. It's like those beauty channels that tweet stuff like, guys, depression is real. Oh, cheers, love. Until you said that, I thought it was a conspiracy. If anything, it makes James Charles worse because he did the exact same thing last year. So he's either saying that last year he didn't know that sexting minors is wrong, or he did and just did it anyway. Either option is messed up. James Charles won a Kids' Choice Award. Do you think he won it because kids are his choice? Look, I don't want to put you having to sit through all of that video, but I probably should do for watch time. But I do think it's funny the fact that he mentions it's been going on for a couple of weeks, and yet the day he decides to upload it is April Fool's Day. So he says that he asked these guys' ages and they both said 18, but he later found out that they were actually 16. And he was going to do a video of screenshots and stuff backing himself up, you know, the smart decision. But instead of that, he just decided that he made a mistake and the screenshots don't matter. Okay, look, I get where he's coming from, and the internet is an awful place, but you come back from worse. If you have screenshots that are proving your innocence, in quotation marks, why would you not show those? Now, I agree on the next bit because he mentions that he should have researched more on other social media sites to check their age. But at the same time, don't damn yourself for that. Like, they told you their age. It's not on you to then scour the internet to disprove what they told you. He then decides to go for quite a weird angle. He says he's reckless with relationships, and the reason he's reckless with relationships is because he's desperate. Oh, that's all right then. Look at Matt, Sam and I. Just listen to the podcast to see how desperate we are. And none of us have messaged underage people. Well, apart from Matt, but you know, that's besides the point. You can't say you were desperate as an excuse for sexting a child. I guess for Jimmy Savile it had just been a while, so it's okay. He then says that with all these stories coming out about him, it looks like he's looking for a young person to be in a relationship with. And he says that it's absolutely not the case. Which is interesting because less than a year ago he said this.
I'm not physically attracted to older guys, which sucks. Like, I would date, like, the absolute youngest, like 18, 19.
So maybe he's changed his mind, or maybe he just said it because he didn't want to look like a predator. He says that growing up not really having any dating experience, and then now with loads of attention from guys, it affected him in different ways that he doesn't really understand. The thing is, that would be a good excuse, but for the fact 90% of YouTubers probably had the exact same thing and didn't sext a child, although as an unfortunate amount of them did. But the point still stands. He said that he knows making the video will spark more discussion, and he's fine with that. He doesn't want to just upload this video and then forget about it. I'm sure he doesn't. He basically rounds off by saying he's educated now, which must have been a weird moment for him. James, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just sending a dick pic to a kid. You what? A kid, I'm sending a dick pic to them. You know that's wrong, don't you? Oh my god, what? He ends by saying he's going to take some time away to educate himself on these topics. James, I thought you were now educated on these topics. FYI, when a YouTuber says they're going to take some time away after a scandal to educate themselves, what they actually mean is they're going to wait for the internet to move on and start hating somebody else so that he doesn't get bombarded with hate comments. So that's how the video ends, which is annoying because it means I probably can't stretch this video to 8 minutes. I'm Alex. I think the problem here is that it's a repeated thing. This isn't an isolated incident. He's done this before, and the internet moves quickly. Maybe some comedian said the N-word 17 years ago, so the internet needs to go cancel them now. That's very important business. But it's interesting, YouTube themselves haven't commented on this. I mean, not that I would expect them to. Austin Jones got caught sexting underage people, and they deleted his channel. I mean, he also ended up in prison, but you know, whatever. So here's something I want to ask you, and you can comment it down below if you want. Should people ask for proof of age when they start chatting online? It sounds stupid, but it gets rid of any issues like this. Either the victim has proof that the other person knew they were underage and carried on flirting with them, or the other person will just see that they are underage and stop talking to them. Do you think it's a good idea or not? I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave me a like down below because it really does help me out, helps more people to see it. I also do a podcast called Pour One Out, and we just had Tom GW on there, and it's great, it's a lot of fun. Click the button on the left, subscribe to my channel, and click on my bell to when I make a new video. Do the same with the one on the right for the podcast. The video on the left is my last video, and the one on the right is the newest podcast episode. I'll see you next week.